Tuesday night homework help daily Common Core review sheet 7-1. Question number 1. A computer can load 1,247 megabytes in 40 seconds. Which best describes the loading speed of the computer? So this is the total amount that that the computer can load, and it does that much in 40 seconds. So if you want to know what best describes the speed of the computer, these are all per second. All of your options are per second. So you're going to want to divide. And so we're going to do 1,247 divided by 40. 40 goes into 124 3 times. 3 times 40 is 120. When you subtract, you get 4 and bring down the 7. 40 goes into 47. 1 times 40 is 40. When you subtract, you get remainder 7. So what is 31 remainder 7 closest to? The correct answer would be C. Question number 2. The table shows the number of square feet painted by 3 house painters. Which best describes John's average painting speed? We had a question very similar to this last week. And so if you're looking at John here, he painted a total of 521 feet in 4 days. And if you want to know how much he did each day, you're going to be dividing for that question. Now, for question number 3, that is not something that we have covered yet this year. So don't freak out when you see that one. It says a model of 1-foot cubes is shown below. What is the volume of this model? Now, to find volume, it's kind of similar to area. If you remember, area equals length times width. But when you find the area of something, you're finding the area of a 2-dimensional shape, a flat shape. When you want to find the volume, you're looking to see how many squares would be inside that 3-dimensional shape. So to find volume, you don't just measure length times width, you do length times width times the height. Okay? Another way this is known is base times width times height, but they're the same thing. So from here to here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's our length. Okay? Our width is how many are on the side, and that's 2. 11 times 2. Our height, it goes up 1, 2 times 2. So when we multiply all of these together, that will give us our volume. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do that one on your own. Number 4 goes back to the information from question number 2. List the painters in question 2 from slowest to fastest average painting speed. So just like the questions from last week, you should already know the average speed that John paints per day. So now you need to find Megan's average speed and Kathy's average speed, and then compare those, putting them in order from slowest to fastest. Question number 5. A business earned $63,745 in March and $81,239 in April. How much money did the business earn during these 2 months? So for this question, you're going to want to add those two and make sure you label them with dollar signs at the beginning. Number 6. The graph shows the number of votes for each person in a school election. Which student won the election? Now, if by some crazy chance your graph doesn't show up on your paper, Amelia is right about 42 votes. Jared, he's got about 32 votes. We'll say 31. And Fred has about, looks like 29 votes. So using this information, which student won the election? Good luck completing the rest of tonight's homework. Make sure you get it finished and make sure you return it back to school tomorrow.